Hi everybody, welcome back for another video on Hustle Castle. Well, I guess it's the time of the day again for me to do my dailies. Well, in Hustle Castle, we have this term called dailies because it is a daily thing that you can choose to do. It's a quest kind of thing, and should you do it, you get rewarded with stuffs. So if you haven't been doing your dailies, I would strongly encourage you to please complete them and try your best too, because you get rewarded very well. And if you do not know, you have to collect points, and every time you complete your dailies, which includes watching the advertisements and whatnot, and as you collect those points, you unlock chests for you. And when I say chests, there are different variety to it as well. So there's some chests which gives not so good items, but there are also chests which gives much better items. So from how I understand it, there are 3 different kind of chests, and you can check your dailies out from this icon. Okay, you click on this icon and you click on this thing. Okay, so it says here daily quest. Now this is the highest level chest for TR9. How do I know it's the highest level? Because of the amount of points that you have to collect. So if I were to complete my dailies today, I should be able to hit it and open it and see what it has in store for me. Okay, so if you look at my progress at TR9, there are 6 tasks for me to fulfill, and normally they would give you a list of tasks plus 1. So if 6 here, they would give you 7. So in case if one of them didn't work out, or if you have missed or not missed, you have completed the task but somehow the dailies did not refresh yet, so you might have missed that that marker in your progress. So let's see, I have 3 more to go. Jack of all trades is not counted because it's the final one. It's like when you have finished the other 3, then you get this amount of points in total. So what we have left is the boarding crew, and united we stand, subterranean creatures confrontation. Now boarding crew is obviously the Jambay, united we stand is clan war, subterranean creatures would be dungeon, and confrontation would be PvP. Okay, so I normally would try to complete the dailies myself. So when I say myself, that means I try to complete those from the list that doesn't require a partner or that kind of thing. So in this case would be the dungeon one, the subterranean creature. So normally it's not checked, but if you do have someone to run dungeons with you, it'll be good because you get a free torch, and torches are very expensive, I understand, and they don't come by easily unless it's during event period. Then yeah, you get free torches and maybe resurrection scrolls as well. So in this video, I like to focus on confrontation. Confrontation, it says here, win PvP battles by attacking other players' castles. Okay, so we are basically talking about PvP. PvP in other games, it is player versus player. So in Hustle Castle, is kind of like castle attacking castle, because but it's also quite true because you yourself is a player and then you're attacking another player, so PvP, that kind of thing. Okay, so now let's check before we head on. Let's check all this. Now it's also important to check or to click on all these emotions, because if you don't, then they will be leeching your castle's overall happiness, which will then affect your your castle's productivity. So you see, it's not even full yet. So every time you as a ruler, you got to pass on happiness or to make your dweller happy, your happiness level would drop a little. So you'll go to red zone once a while, and then you need to climb up again, and then to make them happy, so that the production is at at 20% more than it is without when your dwellers are happy. So yeah, so click on them, and sometimes other than just boosting the happiness level, you get free stuffs as well. So you can get free diamonds from it, even though it's not a lot, but every little piece of diamond they get free from game is added bonus and it counts. So yeah, as much as possible, every time you land on your castle screen, you just click them away, and then yeah, before you move on to do the next thing. Okay, so yeah, click them away. Okay, so let's go on to map. Now PvP basically are attacking your enemies on different parts of the map. Okay, so basically there is one enemy here, two enemies here, two enemies here, two enemies here, and so on and so forth. Now the thing is this, is that every time you attack an enemy, there are a few things that you need to consider. Okay, first is you got to see whether the enemy matches your power or your squad power or strength or not. Okay, or else if you choose to attack that enemy, and if your enemy has more squad power than you, most probably you lose, and you lose points. Okay, now we'll talk about losing points later on in this video. But let's take an example. So you have two enemies here, and then one is of level 38, the other level 40. So I'm at level 40 here, and my trophies are at 2115. Okay, let's check out Along and see. Okay, now I would like you to pay attention to this. The amount of trophies that I have is 2115. Okay, and Along has 2099. Okay, now I noticed this, I realized this, that another thing to consider is to try to get as much bounty as in loot whenever you attack someone's castle, or when you attack someone. So at best you try to every time you choose someone to attack on the map, you try to get as much loot as possible, because you are not just attacking that person for free. Okay, you're also trying to loot from his or her resources to replenish yours here, and at the same time you'll be spending food as well. So you got to make sure that you have your food spent well. So if you look at this example, okay, I'll normally look or focus on gold, because if you see wood, normally you have it to the max. Okay, iron you normally have it to the max as well. Mana would normally you'll be able to replenish it every time you log off for the day, and then when you wake up, normally it is like almost full, that kind of thing. Or when you do your dailies, when you complete the confrontation quest, you should be able to meet half. Okay, so let's say if a player gives you 35,000, attack 5 of them, it should give you 175k or so. Okay, so it's a quarter, and then sometimes you need to do 10, you don't just do 5 a day, that kind of thing. So yeah, now why you need to be careful in choosing your enemies is because yes, food is spent. Another thing is that as you attack people on maps like this, your trophies increase as well. And I notice that as your trophies increase, the figures that you see here, the amount of bounty that you get, the loot that you get changes as well. So you got to play around this trophies figure, because it is directly correlated to how much bounty you will get. So for me personally, looking at Arlong, this is good bounty. Okay, as long as the loot is more than 200k, okay, the gold especially more than 200k, it is good for me, because gold is hard to come by, and if you were to stock up gold using diamonds, they are very expensive. Just look at that, just half of the gold storage you got to pay. Yeah, you got to fork out almost 600 diamonds, and per diamond pack of 100 USD you only get like 14,000 and a half of diamonds. So it's not worth spending money to buy gold. So whenever you can, you try to get it from the loots, you know, from the bounties. Once you have, you know, attacked different people on the map that, you know, you chose. Okay, so now let's look at Ali. Ali is 149, but there's something very interesting about Ali is you also notice this, that once you have passed the 2000 trophy mark, the amount of trophies that you lose upon defeat gets higher too. So you jump into the 30 plus range, or even like 45 I believe is the maximum. But this guy Ali is kind of special because you look at his squad power, and if you were to look deeper or take a closer look at his squad, I would suggest that yeah, it's only a hero standing. So should you attack Ali, okay, should you attack Ali, most of the time you would win because there's no one else there, and yeah, it'll be just like what do you call it, buy, okay, so you get free loots and whatnot. Okay, but free loots, why is it not good, Abel? That's because once you get free loot, I do not get to lose my trophy even though it's at 45, and you don't gain anything, and you lose food. Food when you attack Ali, for that example, you lose 30k, and then there's not a lot to spend, you know, when it comes to food, because you have arena to spend food on, you have portal to spend food on, you got change opponent to spend food on, you got normal attack to spend food on, and also Jambe, if, or even dungeon, okay, if should you choose to do more rounds, that kind of thing, and if you do not have torches to spend. So yeah, Ali is not a good target, but Along is. Okay, now before you choose to attack, before you decide to attack anyone, okay, I would suggest to you that, you know, you check out each and every one, and then you take note who has the highest bounty, or you know, who gives you to the most bounty among them all. Then you just shortlist 5 of them, and then you just attack them once you are done. Okay, now another thing I realized is this, is that all these enemies are set every time the map is being refreshed, okay, according to your trophies. So that means that should you have cleared the whole map, you have killed everyone, and your map is left with no one else to attack, so the next round of enemies that are spawned on the map are highly dependent on, you know, how much trophies you have, okay, at that point of time. So be how to say, be careful not to keep your trophies too high, and always take note on your trophies, so that if it's too high, you would and before you log off, make sure you lower it down first, or else, you know, the next batch of players that you see on the map would have all, you know, unattractive loots, and yeah, and then you got to spend more money to change opponents, that kind of thing. Okay, so Nikita is not good as well for me, because Nikita, assuming that it's a she, is only giving me 102k of gold. Okay, I need a lot of gold. I can hold 6 million gold, but she's only giving me 100k, so it's not good. So I'll pass her. King Cast, 181k is not too bad, and it's not too good either. So this part is no good. Okay, then I check this one. Okay, my bad. Now see at the goal, look at the goal. Oh, my bad. Just look at the goal. It is very low. I wouldn't even consider attacking Nomade. Okay, it's too low. Now also a good point to take note that normally during events, the goal count can get very low. Especially for players who are of a certain TR level. There could be a few reasons, one of which is they could have used the gold to upgrade their gems. Okay, so 41 should be at TR 10, so I assume that nomade who have used the gold to either upgrade his gems, or he will have used it to upgrade something in his castle, maybe a room, or you know, that kind of thing. So it's not a good target, so I'll pass. Level 50 PPT. Wow, this is nice. Now this is the kind of enemy that you would want to meet as much as you can. But do take note that this guy is at, you know, castle level 50. 50 normally would be at TR 10 or so, and his squad power is at 5.1 mil. So he might have quite a strong squad. But then because I'm running a poison squad, chances of me to beat him is rather higher than losing to him. So okay, PPT is quite a good target, and we'll see how we fare later. So Avil 251, good target, 3.2 million. Okay, my squad's power is sitting on 3.6 I believe, or 3.8. Oh no, it's 3.5. So yeah, good target. Okay, Sherwood Gula. Okay, Gula is also a good target. See, 2.4 mil, 494k. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you here is that yes, you have dailies to complete, and yes, you can get yourself more financially or economically stable if you were to play it smart. Okay, so so far 2.1k trophies are kind of looking good to me. So far we have like 3 targets, one at 300k, the other one at 700k, and another one at almost 500k. So we have like around close to 2 million of gold bounty. Okay, so it's not bad. Let's look at Zanzaki. Zanzaki is crap. Okay, move on. Wretched Lands. Okay, crap. Even though Daniel is crap, but look at his you know, defeat value, 751k. Most likely he would have a hero. If not, oh, full squad. Okay, then we stand a chance to lose our points later. Okay, on Daniel. Okay, not bad. Okay, so we have only identified 3. I think we have missed out some. Okay, let's go another round. You see, when when I start to go looking at people's castle at random, most of the time I lose something, or I have to go at it the second time. 241k is not bad. Okay, but do look at the defeat as well. You lose 29 trophies should you lose to Julia. So if you do not know, you can actually lose to someone 3 times before they are removed from the map. So if the trophy count upon losing to them is high, you can actually lose to them 2 rounds first, or 2 times first, before you win them over on the last attempt or try. Okay, then you can secure the loot, and at the same time you know, losing the trophies that you need to. But it requires more work, because you have to send a dummy in to attack the castle, and then whatnot. Okay, we can look more into that later. Okay, okay, we have seen this before. Ice Realm, nope. 52, not too bad. 4 mil, the chance is there, looking good. Okay, lousy. Okay, because of the goal, and we'll cover this. Okay, so yeah, let's begin. Where was it? Nomade? No, it wasn't Nomade. You see, Nomade's go drop even more. Okay, so perhaps someone has attacked him. Okay, let's go for the big guy, okay, PPT, scout. One thing good about using poison squad is, yeah, like what I told you, there is a chance to win, okay, higher chance to win. Okay, so you do some spells. Okay, looking good. And da 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 da. Now, if you're on premium, you get 10% more. Right, it's 10%. Yeah, it's 10% more. So yeah, if you have premium account, so you get even more. 800k of gold. It's not bad, okay? So 1 down, 4 to go. Okay, remember click on these emotions. Okay, next would be Gula. I'm coming for you. Scout. Attack. Yep. Easy. 550k. Yeah, almost there. Almost 550k. So yeah, if you plan your strategy well, goal shouldn't be a problem normally. Okay, unless you're impatient, then you gotta get things done, you know, in a haste, then yeah, you'll be spending diamonds on gold instead. So let's see, Wretched Land, Magnus, nope. Damio, nope. HO, Zanzaki, nope. Was Julia? Yes, Julia here. Look at that. Because my trophies increase, right? So defeat increase as well. Maybe I keep you for later. Along is good, right? Yes, Along, scout. Not too much, but it's okay. The average, or something that's not bad. Okay, we have 2 more to go. Tall. Yeah, tall is one. Now you can attack your way up, you know, and then you can start dropping your trophies later on, so that you do not have to, you know, keep on moving dwellers out of your barracks, moving players into your barracks, that kind of thing. I used a spell because I kind of saw that I was overwhelmed, that kind of thing. So yeah, 1 more to go. Just 1 more to go. And don't think we have any other good targets, right? So let's swap the main squad out. Okay, and the dweller will go in. Now what we are going to do here is we're going to try to lose trophies, okay? And basically losing would mean like your squad is not strong enough, and so therefore trying to attack someone, you lose. So you can go into battle PvP, okay? You can go into PvP just having 1 guy in your barracks, and it's totally fine. But in arena you can't, okay? And in Gembe you can, but in Gembe you're supposed to win, right? So you don't do that. So for PvP you can do this. And the dweller that you should choose should be someone that has the lowest value of combat, okay? Fighter with the lowest value. So at best at 2, because the squad value will be at only 200. Now another point to take note when you try to lose trophies is that because you have a hero, sometimes we might have just like forgotten that we have a hero that's affecting, you know, how a squad perform. So to effectively lose your lose in that particular battle, so use things that, you know, do not boost or give your squad an advantage. You can also swap in the glory banner, okay, so that every attack that you make, you get extra glory points from it as well. So yeah, so looks good. Okay, now let's attack Julia 32. Okay, add. It is good to add, okay, add spell, or else if you just skip and then it'll keep bugging you every time you know enter a battle. So attack, yes. Okay, yeah, gone. For those of you who find it how should I put it, sometimes we find ourselves not having enough food to spare. You can get extra food, you know, by recovering your resources. Okay, I'm not gonna watch the ad because of, you know, time. Just gonna do that later on. Okay, so I'll skip that. It'll come around as long as you have not like done it 3 times, if I'm mistaken. Okay, so let's go at Julia again. 30, 29, not bad. So let's hit Julia again. Okay, skip this again. Now don't go at Julia again because we're supposed to save her, you know, for last. Okay, because she has good bounty, and after attacking her, you should check our, you know, you should check our daily done for confrontation. 45, remember what I told you? 45. Scout again. The guy with hero alone. Okay, so let's look at his trophy. So low. So my trophies are still within the 2.1k range, so maybe I can change you away. Since attacking you is not good, I'm not. Yeah. It's 29. Okay, so I lose some more points, trophies. 29. So Abel, to what point are you going to lose your trophies to? Well, I like to stay within the 1.9k to 2.1k range because I think that's where most of the players, you know, are who are of my throne room, and then I've seen you know, enemies with much higher bounties popping up within that range. So I just like to keep mine, you know, in that range, and it wasn't intentional to start off confrontation at 2.1k earlier on. It was because someone tried to lose their points on me as well, and they got defeated, and so I earned their points. So I remember leaving mine at 1.9k, you know, yesterday, but then when I woke up it was like 2.1k and has been like that since. So yeah, Abby is also a good target, so maybe we can go at you later on. So let's see if anyone else on the map that we can attack to lose more points. So Abby gave 26, okay, Nikita 29, 43, okay, which is not bad. So let's scout. I think it's only a hero, or no, full squad. Okay, let's go, and we can keep attacking this guy until our trophies drop to 1.9k again. Okay, 43. Okay, now I'm going to show you that what will happen to the trophies that you get to lose once your trophy count goes lower than 2k. Okay, let's go at King Cass. Where's King Cass? King Cass is here. Okay, let's go at King Cass again. 35. Okay. This is a little bit tight. Okay, but then we can do it. Now, should you be losing trophies, and if you were to watch advertisements as well, when you have like lost to that guy, you can like self-sustain yourself, not having to buy more food in order to keep doing what you have to do for 3 turns. Okay, so yeah. So look, I'm low on food, so let's buy some food. Okay, let's buy food and let's go on. How much trophy I at? 2002. Okay, one more. Before we move on, that's our King Cass again. 31. Okay, let's see what happens to this figure once we lower down the trophy count below 2000. Okay, Nikita not good. Damian 27, better than Nikita, right? Okay, this is crap. 19. Julia, are you good? Nope. Sanzaki 23. Nope. Evil, yeah, one of the possible targets. I think we have covered everyone, right? Nomade 18, nope. Oh, let's try this. Nomade, change opponent 23, nope. Arthur 25, nope. Yeah, we've done Julia, sorry. Okay, Evil, we've done 2. I can't really remember who I've clicked, so please forgive me if this seems to be like taking up a lot of your time. Okay, I got to look at them once more. Okay, 31 and 26. Okay, let's go for this. Let's see what will happen. Hello. Stuck. Not loading. Hello. Ever since the movement control order started, I believe that the interline stability has been like fluctuating, so I do get the signal loss symbol on and off and that kind of thing. So yeah, it is annoying. This is not loading. Okay, let me just restart this. Happens sometimes when you're using an emulator, it just stalls, hangs there, and then you can't do anything to it. And yeah. Well, the last thing that I want to touch on is losing trophies below the 2000 trophies mark, and then you see what happens to it, that kind of thing. So hustle and yeah. So why able are you playing on an emulator since it's not stable and it hangs on and off? Well, I spend a lot of time in front of a computer, and playing on an emulator is much more convenient rather than having a look at 2 different screens. I can have everything in just one. Yeah. Then of course you will need to have a slightly bigger monitor so that you can fit as many windows, and you can keep them open at all times so that yeah, you can monitor what's going on one screen rather than monitor what's everything going on separate screens. Okay, where were we? The guy with King Cass, Nikita. Yeah, Nikita, we're supposed to attack you, right? Yes. Scout. Okay, attack. Let's lose to Nikita. Hooah! Okay, so we have lost 26 trophies and we are at 1976, I believe. Yep, 1976. Okay, let's check out King Cass. You see, it was at 31, remember? Now it dropped. It just dropped to 23. So yeah, once you have gotten below the 2000 trophies mark, the amount of trophies that you can lose, okay, it gets lower. Okay, so what I'll normally do is I'll start low and I'll try to complete the confrontation dailies, you know, and by the time when I'm done, it should be around like 2.1k, and that is also taking into account, you know, the amount of points that I get from other people, you know, suiciding on me, that kind of thing. So yeah, I should be at 2.1k, and then only I'll work my way down, because you spend lesser food trying to lose points rather than, you know, above 2k rather than losing points below 2k. So yeah, so I guess let's proceed and finish off with our last guy to complete our marker. Okay, so let's move our guys back in. Okay, in you go. The dragon pet is very adorable. Yeah, just look at it. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, oh, we're supposed to attack again. We have Julia and there's someone here, right? No, my bad. This is Sanzaki. No, Avu. Yeah, Avu. 255k. Okay, Scout. Attack. So, yep, I guess that's it. Our marker for confrontation should be checked. Okay, see? A notification, confrontation check, claim reward. Tada! So yeah, so there are a few things that, you know, take into account when you do your PvPs against another player, and I hope that this video has helped you understand that there are not just one, there are actually a few factors affecting, you know, how well you perform in your PvP battles. And just look at that, we started at 2.9 and then we are closing in on 5.3, okay, which is actually not bad. So we have looted like 2.3 mil, and we have another 700k. Perhaps then, if I reach that amount, that would be another video that I hope to be able to share with you. So yeah, this is Abel, and thanks for watching, and thanks for spending 30 plus minutes with me, and I hope that you found this video beneficial. If you like this video, so remember to hit on the thumbs up, and if what I've been doing has been beneficial to you, do remember to subscribe, okay, and that you'll be kept abreast of any new videos that I've posted. So yeah, so till then, hi, I'm Abel, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya. Click demo. Ta-da!